Welcome back to Weapon Review. Today we have the Colt LMG. The Colt light machine gun is an open-bolt, fully automatic firearm developed by Colt Defense in the United States. The Colt LMG is one of the many squad automatic type weapons developed from the AR-15. When it was added to the game, the Colt LMG replaced the M60 as the starter LMG. The model in-game is that of the M16A2 LMG as indicated by the bipod and the fixed carrying handle. As the Colt LMG is a light machine gun, it's only available to the support class. The Colt LMG has a damage of 35 to 20 and has a range of 75 to 145 studs. This means that it can 3 shots to the torso and to the head at close range, and you take 4 shots to the head and 5 shots to the torso at longer ranges. It has a magazine size of 60 and an ammo reserve of 180 rounds. It has a rate of fire of 700 rounds a minute and can only fire in full auto mode. It has a sprightly reload time of 2.9 seconds and a longer empty reload time at 4.2 seconds. Compared to other LMGs like the M60 and HK21, this is pretty swift. It is recommended that you use an optic with the Colt LMG as its iron sights are very obstructive. The good option is the Clarity sight as it's clear and has a higher magnification than the default optics. With high magnification comes higher recoil. A good solution in this is to use the lower magnification reflex sight. Although this sight has a smaller sight picture, it is more accurate and it will do a lot better with the Colt LMG. You might want to use the flash hider as the Colt LMG has very high muzzle flash. If you're not bothered by the high muzzle flash, you may want to use the compensator as that will help to reduce your recoil. For your underbarrel, you should use a study grip as this helps to further reduce the camera recoil, which really helps a lot in Colt LMG's performance. Armor piercing is still useless, so don't use it. Hollow point will reduce your penetration, which is what you need for LMG like the Colt LMG, so also don't try not to use hollow point. In general, the best other attachment is always the green laser as that helps you in hipfire acquisition. You can press T to alt aim with the Colt LMG. With this, you will have enhanced peripheral vision. You will lose a lot of precision, but it's actually a pretty good trade-off as it helps a lot in flushing out enemies in CQC and also helps with recoil compensation. The Colt LMG, when compared to other LMGs, is a lot more mobile and it does a lot better in CQC. This gun has assault rifle-like handling and should be used differently from a typical LMG. Treat the Colt LMG like a worse handling assault rifle. The handling of the Colt LMG is a lot better than most LMGs and you should make full use of this. As the Colt LMG is a bigger mag size, you can use this to effectively down more foes compared to an assault rifle. Because of its quick time to kill up close, this LMG competes comfortably with guns like the M4A1 and AK-12. Try not to use the Colt LMG at distance as this is where other LMGs, assault rifles, and carbines will start to outclass Colt. The Colt LMG is not very good for intense aggressive playstyles, but it will do well in a defensive role where you will crush enemy invaders with ease. If you must play aggressively with the Colt LMG, it can serve you satisfactorily, but poorer handling compared to other aggressive weapons like faster firing SMGs puts you in a huge disadvantage. The Colt LMG plays well in maps like Warehouse, Ruins, Metro and Luck. as these maps have a huge defensive role and have more CQC in them. These are also the maps which are best suited to the Colt LMG's aggressive playstyle. Avoid using the Colt LMG in maps like Mirage, Dunes, Desert and Ravoid, as these maps are more open and will force you to make ranged combat that will turn out very badly for you. The Colt LMG is good for game modes like King of the Hill, Flare Domination and Capture the Flag. These game modes depend heavily on a defensive player to defend the objectives, and the Colt LMG fills in this role very well. In conclusion, the Colt LMG is a CQC focused LMG. It has double the capacity of most assault rifles and carbines and can comfortably compete at close range. The higher recoil makes ranged combat a lot more challenging, and the Colt is a very good choice for players who like a high capacity CQC weapon. Thank you again for watching to the end, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Join me next time as I go through the intervention. Peace.